Welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a really quick, simple video for you all. I figured, we're at the end of November, Black Friday is coming up. You guys probably want to do some shopping and maybe Christmas shopping for others. I start my Christmas shopping probably around, usually I like when I do have the funds, I start in September. That way I'm not, scrunching down to the very end to try and get something for everyone that I need to get. But this year it was a little bit later due to some other financial stuff in the way. Anyways, so because it's now the end of November, we're getting into December soon. I'm sure a lot of you are trying to figure out Christmas gift ideas for your friends and your family. I honestly, I'm not really one to be very creative with my Christmas gifts. I'm really bad at it, to be totally honest. Like, some people are just so good at it that I have a clip. So, some people are just so good at it that they can like remember something that you had mentioned to them like at the beginning of the year, and they're the type of person that will pick it up for you for Christmas by the end of the year. I'm not that great at that kind of stuff, so usually I just kind of like to give gift cards or something really easy that I know that that person's going to enjoy. Instead of me killing myself over trying to find something spectacular that they would never think of getting as a gift, I just find that I'm more practical in that sense. So I really don't, go overboard in the sense of, trying to be super creative with my gifts, because I'm sorry, but I just don't have the time. Like, it's really bad to say, I just don't have the time for that. So I'm very practical in my gift giving. I usually do things that I know that my friends or my family need, whether it's, makeup, bath and body stuff, gift cards, clothes, cologne, perfume, anything like that, even money sometimes. So I've learned that clothes I will only purchase for probably my boyfriend, just because I know that he'll wear the stuff that I buy him. I stopped buying a lot of clothes for my nieces and nephews just because they have gotten past that stage now. They're in their late teens and they become, more particular with what they wear. So I kind of stopped buying clothes now for them. What I like to do, especially for young girls, like if you're in the tween portion, you're trying to buy for the tween section of things, I know it can be hard, especially if you're not really sure what that tween is into. I love doing gift cards for them, especially if you do a gift card to the mall. That way they have the access to go to their, their mall when it's Boxing Day or whenever they go shopping, and they can select anything they want from the mall. And, it's just great for them to be able to choose out their own stuff, because really, I can go buy a sweater or a pair of pants for that person, and, maybe they don't like it, they have to exchange it anyways. They're going to end up going back to the mall to exchange it. So instead of like doing all that and, killing myself going to the mall to pick up a gift, like an actual item of clothing, I'm just going to give them a gift card. There's some people in my list that I can go out and buy beauty items just because I know they really love that kind of stuff. And most of the time it's girls. But there's things where you can do a lot in, you don't have to go specifically to Sephora if you can't afford to. Sephora can be quite pricey at times, especially when you're looking into gift sets and all that kind of stuff. So what I like to do is I go into like my Shoppers Drug Mart, my Walmart. I will go in and check to see what kind of gift sets that they're offering. And, if they've got something, decent for a decent price, I'll get it. They have the Axe spray gift sets that are really, really nice. Some of them go from $12 to $19. So like, that's perfect. That's, $20, good enough for one gift for somebody. You move on to the next person. I personally love their Neutrogena gift sets, because Neutrogena can be really pricey too. And I also love their St. Ives gift sets. St. Ives has been one of my favorite drugstore brands for years. The St. Ives gift set usually comes with a large lotion, like a body scrub, sometimes a body wash instead, and then a face wash, and then a loofah, and I think that's it. Maybe a face moisturizer. But, it's everything that you need to take care of your skin from head to toe. So I kind of like that type of idea, especially when, you're really not sure what they might like, or that they won't buy these things for themselves. You know, they kind of do basic stuff because they don't like spending the money on themselves, that kind of thing. You can get more bang for your buck when you get them in the gift set. And, you know, they can try out everything in one shot. So that's kind of cool too. And that's more for, you know, you could do it for girls and for guys. Like, there are guy gift sets at the drugstore too, where you get your body wash, your face wash, and like a loofah. They even have like the shaving gift sets for guys. So that is definitely a thumbs up there. I definitely would suggest that, especially if you have you know, men in your family where they love to like shower 2 to 3 times a day. I kid you not, I know people like that. I mean, I could shower once a day and I'm good, but these guys will like shower legitimately 2 to 3 times a day. So, I won't name any names either, but I do know people like that. So I know that they would get really good use out of, you know, body wash gift sets, because they must go through body wash like it's coming out of style, since they're showering 2 to 3 times a day. I also like to do perfume gift sets if I can find them, and if I can find them at a decent cost. Again, it all depends on your budget and what you're willing to spend per person. I know that, you know, Christmas time can be really, really expensive for some people. Well, for a lot of people, just because, you know, you have to buy a gift for everyone that you're in your immediate family, maybe for your significant other and their families as well. With my particular immediate family, we've only done gifts for the kids, which are now in their teens. So, you know, it's not too bad. I can kind of work around that, but I'm limiting my budget. Like, I once used to spend $100 per person, and I just can't do that anymore. That's too much. Especially by the end of the year, you're looking at your bank account and you're like, oh my God, where did it all go? I have no money to even like get gas. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. So I've really limited my budget to per person, just to kind of draw back on some of my spending. The only time I will really splurge is on my significant other and my parents. My parents I will definitely splurge on, just because I still live in their house. They do a lot for me, not in a physical sense, but like support wise. Like, they let me stay under the roof without paying rent, you know, stuff like that. So because they kind of do more for me, I will spend more on them, since they really do deserve it. So again, like I said, it's kind of all in your budgeting, and what you're willing to spend is basically what's going to identify where you're going to go shopping for these items. There's so many different ideas that I can throw out there for you guys. I'm not really doing this in an organized fashion. I'm just kind of giving you just thoughts, of what you can do for, you know, any type of group of people. Normally for my dad, because he's like the pickiest person in this planet, he, you know, I tried going one time Christmas shopping for him to buy him something, and I just couldn't do it. And I even brought my mom with me, because she knows, you know, how picky he is, what he would like, what he wouldn't like. I kid you not, I spent 2 hours in the store, and I said to my mother, we can't find anything that he would like. Even she couldn't find anything he would like. So what I did was I just packaged off a gift card in an envelope for him, and, you know, let him go and buy whatever he wanted with the money that I gave him, because it wasn't worth it for me to just go crazy over trying to find something that he absolutely loved, when I know that he's really, really picky, you know, all on his own. So I know that with people who are more on the pickier side, I definitely do package up gift cards. Like with my mom, most of the time I know what she needs or what she wants. Normally she will not go out and buy herself her foundation, her makeup, her skincare. She doesn't usually go out and buy herself stuff like that. Either she thinks that she doesn't, you know, can't afford it, can't budget for it, whatever the case may be, she just doesn't do it. So what I do is I'm usually the one around Christmas time and her birthday that will, you know, splurge for her and get her her foundation, or get her her mascara, or get her her brow pencil, or get her her skincare. Last year for Christmas, I got her a skincare set that was pretty damn expensive, and there was like a whole bunch of different items in there that she could use, which she did use up, except for one pot. It was like a makeup remover. I pretty much use the makeup remover because she just uses regular Dove soap to take off her makeup anyways. So like, see, things like that, you know, like if you know somebody will not spend the money on themselves, no matter, you know, how affordable it is to how expensive it is. If you know they won't spend the money no matter what the cost is, and you know you can afford it and you're willing to spend that money for them, try doing something like that. With my boyfriend, I usually get him things that he won't spend the money on himself, or I know he needs because he's running out. I'm not going to name any names or like tell you what I bought him because he might be watching this video and I don't want to give it away, but you know, just stuff like that. There are different ideas. You can do gift cards to a mall to make it more generalized so that they can pick whatever they want. You can do gift cards to a specific store if you know that person likes a certain store. Like for me, you know, you guys know me if you've been with me for long. I love Sephora. I'm a beauty channel here. I talk about a lot of beauty stuff. I love Sephora. I love drugstore makeup too, but Sephora is like my ride or die. So, you know, my beau asked me what I wanted. I said I want a Sephora gift card. And I'll be a happy camper because that way I can go in, I can get anything on my wish list that I want and just kind of move on, you know, just kind of move on. So, I would never make him go and pick something out, like in particular at Sephora, just because he wouldn't have any clue to what I'm talking about. So, a gift card for me, I'm good to go. I can go get what I want. If I don't want anything in particular at Sephora at this time, I'll wait until the new year. Usually there's, you know, new stuff coming out all the time. Never know, right? So it all depends on who you're buying for, what your budget is, what they like, what they won't spend their money on for themselves, but you know that they love certain things. Another great idea is if you know a woman who has a Pandora bracelet, the charms on the bracelet is a great gift idea as well. They can get really expensive, but they do have inexpensive ones that go for between $25 to $30. So, you know, on the more affordable side of things. What else? What else? I can't really think of anything else, you guys. For guys, I like to do either like grooming gift sets, whether it's shaving, body wash, you know, stuff like that, or I will give a cologne gift set, or I would give a gift card to somewhere that particular male enjoys to go, whether it's, you know, eating, or whether it's an LCBO card, or whether it's a specific clothing store that person enjoys to go and shop at. I'll do those type of gift ideas, especially when I just, you know, I don't have a specific item in mind to have him unwrap at Christmas. So, that's just me rambling, you guys. I'm kind of just throwing you guys random ideas out there, out of nowhere. Not very a structured video, I know, but I just had this thought in mind, and I figured, you know, with Black Friday coming, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be shopping, and, you know, in case you guys are looking for ideas, you know, guys out there who have girlfriends or wives, I'm sure if your girlfriend or wife enjoys putting makeup on and loves makeup, a gift card to Sephora is definitely the best thing you'll ever give her. She'll love it. She'll be able to go pick out what she wants, you know, amazing. There's also sets available at certain counters where you can get the cologne or the perfume tester set, and then after you've tested them all, you can go and pick up a full-size bottle of one. That's another great idea. If you have a person in your life who loves reading, Chapters gift card, or knowing that they love they want a book to read, you know, picking up that book for them. Someone who loves a glass of wine at night may enjoy a bottle of wine as a gift, you know. These are just little things that are good gift gestures. If you guys are getting stuck, that is what I would suggest. You don't have to follow my suggestions, but just kind of get your brain going and rolling on gift ideas. Those are a few things that I would suggest you think about maybe when you go into the mall for shopping. So with that said, I hope you guys have a happy and safe Black Friday. I want to just tell you guys, make sure that you all are, you know, safe and sound. I know that Black Friday in the States can be quite extravagant and quite dangerous. I've heard some horror stories, people dying, getting trampled over in large crowds. So, you know, with that said, I really hope that you guys make the effort for yourself and others around you to be courteous to one another, be kind to one another. It is the holiday season, and I just don't like to see that kind of hate and evil around the world, period. So if you can definitely do something to be kind to one another during this Black Friday, I mean during every day obviously, but Black Friday is usually when you kind of see people's nasty side when it comes to shopping in the malls. So be kind to one another, do something that is courteous for one another, you know, don't push, don't shove, don't swear at people. It's it's so cliche. It's Black Friday. Even though Black Friday is one day, there's still the sales that are going to go on for the rest of the year. It is the end of the year, so there are all kinds of sales going on for the next month or two, maybe even 3. So, you know, just be kind to one another and enjoy your Black Friday. Have fun shopping and gift giving, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.